Welcome back to Threaded Together Avenue.
Cheers. I should be crying, but being hostile.
She adds a lot of sprinkles to stories.
I support anyone's goal. Like, if you want to be homeless, I'll support you.
Her face is a map of the world, is a map of the world.
Do you think it's hard to find genuine friends, like women friends? Yeah.
Yeah, I think sometimes, but I'm not sure if it's, I think, I don't always want to say that people, like, women are bad like that. I think sometimes when they're going through something, and sometimes you can't connect with them. And so I always think, like, maybe this person's going through something right now, and maybe that's why they're like that. Maybe they're not as nice person because of what they went through that I don't know about.
I think that too. What's hard is like when you find a friendship in life could be hard, because I think as you get older, it is harder to find friends that are women. So yeah, I do think it's hard. I think it's something that you have to put equal effort, and sometimes someone is not willing to put effort in.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you can't force someone to put effort in. I think it is hard.
Yeah, especially if they already have their own friends. They kind of like don't really want more friends, or they think, oh, I don't have time for you, because especially if they come from like a sorority or somewhere where they have a whole bunch of people already in their life, or they have a lot of childhood friends already, where they don't really necessarily need other friendships.
But I also think it is possible. I think it's just how much you put into the friendship. So
Yeah.
I do think it's possible.
I agree too. Who do you think puts more effort into this friendship?
I think we would put equal amount of effort. I think it's one of those things where like sometimes we have to pick up where we put it down. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes we'll be like a little bit more me. Sometimes it'll be a little bit more you. But I think in a good way.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe someone text me back. So let me text her because maybe she's busy.
We double text each other all the time.
Yeah,
I don't even care if she doesn't text me back. I'll text her 3 more things.
Me too. I quadruple text.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll call you too.
Yeah.
I'll send Ruby 100 messages. I'm like, well, whatever. We work
Oh,
together.
she ignored me. Okay, I'm giving her 2 more. So yeah, and I feel comfortable doing that,
I'm like, okay.
But I will say what's good about Kayla is like she always makes me feel like it's okay, because I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I didn't get back to you, and she's like, honestly, it's so fine. So like it makes me feel better too, and vice versa. Like I feel that as well. We're all busy. Now that you're older, do you see friends differently? Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Okay. You said when you get older, you don't really. When you're younger, you're thinking everyone's your friend and things like that, or you don't really know what kind of friends you want. Sometimes you're thinking, oh, we have one thing in common, so like you gravitate towards that person more. When in reality, you should gravitate to someone else more. Maybe that's better for you and your goals in life.
Yeah, I think as we grow, we change a lot. We change, so like our mindset changes, our goals change. Like, and some friends, it just like changes in different directions. And like, I know we talked about like surface level friends, but it could be like any type of friend that you might not have like a long, like you would go out with a lot. Like you do like grow apart if you're not going out a lot, right? Yeah, it's the truth. But at the same time, it's like, if you want to stay connected, I think both people will stay connected regardless of like what your interests are. And I feel like I have friends like that too, where I always stay connected regardless of our interests, because we have other interests as well that we do together.
Who's more delusional? Me or you?
I don't know. You want me to answer? I think you're more delusional.
I'm definitely more delusional. I live my life in delusional.
I think you're more delusional.
But you know what? I have to say, my life wouldn't be like, I wouldn't have this life that I have right now. I wasn't delusional. I always tell Ruby I'm going to do this, or I want this, and she's like, you're crazy. Next minute, I have it. She's like, I'm like, you gotta manifest it. You gotta be delusional in life.
Yeah, I would say I'd rather be delusional. So I'm there with you. I think you're more than me, which is great. But I'm there. I'm there with you. I'm not that far behind her. Like, I'm like, maybe she might be a little bit more, but not too much. Yeah, I'm just as delusional because I'm like always thinking positively, which I'm like, I always could see the best in things. So I think that helps with the delusion. I think doing this channel, we're being delusional in a way, in a great way though. Like I appreciate it. Like I think it's great. It kind of like helps you not be afraid.
Right. Yeah, I think like that. I'm really delusional about everything in life, but you know what? If I wasn't delusional, I wouldn't have this life. So
yeah,
that's what it is.
So be more delusional. That is
that's the key.
That's the advice.
You know.
Why do you think our friendship works?
I think we complement each other. That's in friendships. You don't need friends that look exactly like you or do exactly things like you, talk like you, and things like that. I see a lot of people sometimes where they're like, oh, look at that group of people. You know, they're all blonde. They're all the same. You know, they do the same things. You don't need that. You need people that you could talk to and have genuine conversations with. And you guys could both hang out and do stuff together and have different interests, but both be interested in each other's stuff.
I do think like it's good to have like diverse friends, like from different like walks of life. I think like you learn about that, and like you learn to be a little bit better, like be more sympathetic or like empathetic too.
And you also learn things together. You also could experience things together. You don't always have to find, okay, I'm into this, so I need to find this exact person. You know, yeah, sure. If it happens, that happens, but you don't always necessarily need that.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
A lot of things she teaches me, or I teach her, we both like enjoy things like that.
And I think what's good is like we push each other. Like even like once we were talking about the channel, I was like we were like talking about this like as a business. Like we're talking about delusion, right? Where once we have our meetings on this channel, it's very much our business meeting, right? And that's like our delusion. And I'll have an idea, and it might not be a fully fleshed idea, and I'm like, and Kayla will be like, oh, start like adding to it, and then I'm like, yes, and then we'll just like build on top of that. And I think that is great. I think we're able to like always like bounce off ideas, and even like if we're not on the same page, we end up finding the page that we need to be on eventually. So I'm happy about that.
Do you think your friends affect how successful you become?
I do think. Yeah, I think your friends, I think like we all have our internal success, like, and some people won't be affected by other, like I do think that that's a possibility, but I do think like if the people around you doesn't have a goal, I think it is easy to be sucked in to that, right?
Yeah, like if everyone's at home smoking weed and not doing anything in their life, you could end up hanging out with them and not really doing anything else because all your friends are all doing that, so you kind of like forget about what there is more of versus someone who's like, if you have a friend who's very like a type A, always constantly doing things, you may not necessarily want to do everything they want to do, but you're like, oh, okay.
It rubs off on you.
It rubs off, like, oh, they're doing this, maybe I should find something similar or get myself into working out, or maybe I should go into a different career or things like that. You see yourself.
Yeah, I agree. Who gives better advice?
I want to say me. But no, Ruby gives me good advice though, because like I said, I'm very delusional, so sometimes I need to crack the whip on me.
Yeah, I would say like I enjoy like getting your advice like every single time. I do like think about it, you know. I think if anything, I think our advice is just always like lifting each other up. So it's like, how can that not be great advice? You know, like someone that's gonna support you. And do you think like Kayla has been giving me more advice even now that I'm engaged or like have someone as my partner because she's married? So honestly, I'm like, my relationship right now is like the first long relationship I've had, and I was single for a long time before that. So I've been like we've been together for 3 years, so I've been like learning how to be in a relationship, because like that's a like to be, and you like have like different stages. So it's been nice to get advice from you on that one. So I would say Kayla's carrying on the advices lately. But before that, I told you she got me through college. So it's
life changes.
She's been carrying.
She's so just a little bit recently, but like I said, you know, you never know. Next month.
Next month she's gonna need me. And we'll have this conversation like I carried this month. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's more likely to become rich first?
I think Kayla.
I will find money.
I think Kayla's. I think Kayla. Yeah. I think I'm more simple though. Like I think I could have a more simple lifestyle too. I feel like she has a different lifestyle, so I think like no matter what, like she's gonna have money. But I think I can live off more simply. But I do think I would have a lot of money too, because I like to shop, so I need it.
Well, you know, I think like, Ruby will become rich. I just think the problem is I'm like addicted to shopping.
Yeah, me too.
And my shopping is expensive.
Yeah, she has expensive
taste. And so I'm not gonna live without those things. So I'll find that money.
Yeah, she's like, no matter what, I'll find it.
I'll find that money.
Yeah, she can't read her handwriting. That's just bad.
Okay. So I do have bad handwriting.
No, her handwriting is fine.
Oh,
well, my handwriting is right.
What would you tell someone who doesn't have a Kayla?
What do I tell? I feel bad for you. You don't have a Kayla.
Same thing. I'll be like, you need a Ruby.
Too bad. You're never gonna find a Kayla, that's for sure.
I need a Ruby.
Yeah, I feel bad for you guys because you don't have one of us, so. And you can't. We're not duplicate. We can't. We're not. We can't be cloned.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys will hang out with us here on this channel.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I reverse. You look at. You have your own Ruby and Kayla. You're welcome.
Sorry about that. She's still
still
new to this.
I still new.
She's still new to this.
Yeah. You definitely have us. Yeah. I don't think there's anybody like you, and like vice versa. I don't think there's like we're very unique, and we provide like I enjoy our friendship a lot.
Yeah,
like,
I enjoy our friendship too.
I don't think I think what's great about Kayla is like she's the only person, I always say this, that really knows how to talk to me, like, and just gets me. Like I know a few people that can hang. Don't get me wrong. I have other friends that can hang with me on the conversation, but Kayla and our conversations are different.
Yeah,
we're kind of different.
It's a whole other level.
Yeah, I think this chat, like, even here, I'm like, oh, we're kind of on track a little bit, but like once we're like alone, we're not on track. Once we talk, we're talking about like everything, and it's fun. I love it. I guess that's it.
This is the closing.
This is the closing. That was the last final question.
Yeah, so like I said, I hope you come follow our journey with us, and you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, get ready for the next one.
Yeah,
the next video. Hopefully, we comment some suggestions if you've been with us so far.
So yeah, this is our little best friends channel.
Yeah. So I hope you have a nice day. Bye.
Telling me so much.